There is a whole human inside of me right now. Something they don't tell you is you don't just wear diapers when you're a baby. You're gonna end up wearing diapers again as a woman. Yeah, that basically was out of the question for me, and I wanted 100% natural. So I'm just treating this as if I'm getting a BBL or something, and I'm trying to shape my body afterwards. This is gonna make our coochies feel good, okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be here with you guys today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Aaj. If you're not new here, thanks for tuning back in. Today we are going to be talking everything labor, post-labor, birth plan, third trimester, everything, all things pregnancy and afterwards. I'm glad to be catching up with you guys. Don't forget to hit that post notification button and subscribe for more, because I'm coming with more videos. I'm talking nursery reveal, birth story time after I give birth, and I am 36 weeks. So I have maybe 4 weeks left, hopefully a little less, because I am honestly getting tired of this. But let's just hop right into this. First and foremost, I want to talk about my pregnancy so far and how it has been different in the third trimester. So I've been in the third trimester for over a month now, and my body is definitely feeling it. I will say early on, I felt normal. And I probably said that in my previous videos, how I felt normal. I didn't really feel like I was pregnant. My body wasn't hurting. I wasn't getting any symptoms. But now, as you can see, I need to catch my breath because I am exhausted. It's hard to do anything. I just want to say, transparency, I have gained 50+ pounds during this pregnancy. I went from like 148 to now 199. So I'm definitely pushing 200s. I probably will be in the 200s before this is over with, but it has really taken a toll on my body. My back hurts. I can't breathe. I can't sleep. I'm having bad heartburn, acid reflux. I'm just going through it right now. But you know, I'm grateful because this is a beautiful experience, a wonderful process that not everybody is blessed with, and I just am taking it all in and really appreciating it and appreciating my body for the magic that it can do, because there is a whole human inside of me right now, a whole growing baby, and she is not playing with me. Like, she's kind of poking my belly button right now with her kneecap, but it's all good. We gonna do this. So yeah, that's pretty much my third trimester in a nutshell. The weight gain has been close to 5 pounds every 2 weeks lately. I don't know if that's normal, honestly. My doctor is like, are you exercising? Are you walking? Are you eating a lot? I'm not eating a lot. I probably eat maybe twice a day. I don't eat really bad. I take my walks, I do my squats, I do my stretching, I drink a lot of water. I could probably do better at water, and I just want to say, speaking of water, you have to get this. I think this goes for anybody. Everybody, including people who aren't pregnant, need water. I am going to link this on my Amazon store, and I just want to say, I'm linking my Amazon store for all products that I'm explaining in this video, from labor prep items, post-labor items, birth bag items, labor prep exercise items, as far as like a yoga ball, stretching blocks, yoga mat, everything I'm using to prep for my labor and delivery and post-labor, I'm going to be adding to my Amazon store. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in any products. By the way, if you hear this drilling right now, there are plumbers at my house, They have been here every day for the past 4 days, and I have not been able to get any work done or record a video. Today I said enough is enough. I'm recording this video and they are gonna have to respect that. So I'm sorry for the noise. I'm gonna try to cut some out as much as possible. You hear a little bit of noise in the background while I'm talking as the video goes on. Just bear with me, please, because I want to get videos out to you guys, and there has been something every single day, literally, and I'm just now finding the time to get to you guys. So bear with me. So now that we're pretty much caught up on the 3rd trimester, let's talk about labor prep. So in preparation for labor, where I started was doing my research. So I researched all possibilities, what type of birth plan I wanted, what aligned with me best as far as my body and how I wanted my birth to be. As many of you may know, I am doing a water birth, 100% natural, non-medicated, at a birthing facility here in Miami called Maternity Options of Miami. I actually have a video where we toured the center on my page, so go check that out if you're interested. Basically, I have a doula, a midwife, and an OB who will be assisting me throughout my labor and delivery, and it's going to be 100% non-medicated, like I said. So when it comes to a non-medicated birth, especially not in a hospital, in a birthing facility, which is totally 100% different. The main difference is the freedom that you have in deciding exactly what you want out of your birth experience. So they don't require medicines, they don't require you to pretty much do anything. You have control over your whole situation when it comes down to even the type of medication that you want your baby to receive afterwards. I know there are 2 medicines required in the hospital called vitamin K and the eye ointment. That is required. And also you're required to stay up to 2 to 3 days after delivery at a hospital. Now at the birthing facility, they give you the option whether you want your baby to receive medication or you want to receive medication like antibiotics or whatever. They give you that option. They give you the option for everything, even cord blood clamping, all of that. You get to decide every single step of your birth process, which I really love 100%. Another thing that I love is you get to go home 6 hours after delivery. If everything's okay, you're not medicated, you didn't have anesthesia, I'm not getting epidural, so there's no reason why I should be forced to stay at the facility. So I love that they let you go home, they let you get warmed up to your new baby, they let your baby come home with you, experience the new atmosphere, and it really helps your baby get adjusted more quickly than a baby who is forced to stay at a hospital for 2 to 3 days after birth, which I love 100%. One thing about it, I will have to take my baby to a pediatrician of my choice 24 to 48 hours after birth, which I have already set up and in line. And I highly recommend do your research on pediatricians, because a lot of people are vaccine based or, you know, more traditional, old school, whatever, and you might have a more modern approach. So do your research when it comes to that. Speaking of research, I did my research when it comes to my birth plan, and I really didn't want an epidural or anything like that, because I found that epidurals can cause paralysis, they can slow down your labor process, and of course you don't have the ability to feel as well. So you might not be feeling your contractions as much as someone who is unmedicated. Therefore, it leaves room for tears when you're pushing at the wrong time. And there's just a plethora of things that can go wrong with epidural, and I was just not with it. Yeah, that basically was out of the question for me, and I wanted 100% natural. The next thing that was vital for me in preparation for my labor was to get educated on what was actually going to be happening to my body and what to expect, because this is my first pregnancy. I have no idea what to expect. So my doula played a major role in that. If you are having a home birth or a natural birth of any kind at a birthing facility or whatever, I highly suggest getting yourself a doula. A doula is a birth teacher, a birthing assistant, somebody that's there to support you throughout your pregnancy, pre-labor, active labor, and delivery and postpartum Partum. Basically everything in one. Your doula is there for support and to also educate you on what to expect from your body, how to get through the experience, etc. So my doula is Gail Johnson through Presently Blooming. I will link her website below. She is awesome. She teaches a wide variety of classes. I'll also link her Instagram page for anybody interested. And I took her hypnobirthing class. Her hypnobirthing class is very informational, very informative about the history of birth and labor and delivery overall. She gives education from the beginning of time, how women used to birth, and now more modern ways that women birth their babies. Basically in that class, she shows you what your body is going to go through, what to expect. She teaches you different exercises, breathing techniques, affirmations. So one of the key things that I took from that class was birth is not a medical event. It is a natural event that sometimes requires medical attention. So that really stuck with me because our bodies were made to do this. Birth is something that is 100% natural. It's God-given. It is a beautiful experience, and it really doesn't require medical attention from a doctor or medicines or anesthesia or anything like that unless you have a medical complication. So if you're perfectly healthy, you're perfectly normal, your baby is positioned right, your body is healthy for delivery, then there's no reason why you should need medical attention from a hospital. And in the hypnobirthing class, she teaches you that birth is really majority of a mental situation. It's really a mind over matter situation. So she teaches you about affirmations, different breathing techniques, different ways to take your mind out of your body, so to speak, if that makes sense, and take your mind to another place to where you are able to labor in a calm, relaxed state. So I have been listening to my affirmations every single day. There's a thing called rainbow relaxation. It's all audio, and it kind of teaches you to meditate and basically take your mind away from the pain. Another thing that we learn in the class is how to position your body, comfortable poses, how to labor, how to breathe, how to prepare for breastfeeding. It is just such an informative class, especially for first-time moms. I 100% recommend every single time. That's what I've been doing to mentally prepare. Use my relaxation meditations and my affirmations. I listen to them every day in the shower. Each audio is 25 to 30 minutes. It really takes your mind out of your environment and it helps you relax. Next on my labor prep is nutrition. Now we're gonna get into the nutrition stuff. I'm gonna show you guys what I've ordered. Like I said, I did create a Amazon store. I will be linking my store account below. If anyone is interested in the products that I'm using, or you need to see what I bought for my labor prep as far as yoga balls, yoga mat, water bottles, stretching blocks, all of that will be linked below. First on my labor prep nutrition list is dates. So they suggest starting dates at I think 36 weeks, maybe as early as 32. I'm not 100% sure, but just check with your doctor. Dates are supposed to help, basically your uterus is supposed to help the blood flow around your uterus and prepare your uterus for labor, and it helps to induce labor, along with red raspberry leaf tea. I ordered that off of Amazon. It hasn't came in yet, so I'm going to post a picture of it here. This is red raspberry leaf tea. That is also something that people use to induce their labor, and it's also used for menstruation, for period cramps. It's supposed to ease your period cramps. So that is one natural way to help with pain. And also primrose oil. This is the primrose oil pills that I ordered that I will be taking every day, preparing my body for labor to help my baby ease downward, basically get ready for labor. Next on my list is okra. This is a old tradition. I think it's more cultural. Okra water helps with the lubrication of your uterus and prepares, just relax everything for labor, and it helps ease the process. What we're gonna do with this okra is boil it, let it sit for a while, and strain it, and that's what we're gonna drink. It might be a little slimy, might be a little nasty, but we gotta make sacrifices, because if there's any way we can make delivering a baby easier, we're gonna do it. Next on my list is aloe vera. This also helps the lubrication of your uterus, relaxing it, and as well as hydration, which is very important. I also got cherry tart 100% and ginger juice, because I'm going to make kind of like a drink that I'm going to drink once daily with that, and I'm gonna put it in here. I don't know how good it's gonna taste, but we're gonna try. Next on my labor prep is diapers. Something they don't tell you is you don't just wear diapers when you're a baby. You're gonna end up wearing diapers again as a woman if you give birth. And I know some people that like wearing diapers on their period, but I had to get these diapers because they're a lot more comfortable than pads, and I feel like it'll be a lot easier to just slip on, slip off, change it, because the post recovery is no joke. I guess that transitions us into the post labor prep, which I'm going to start off with, yes, my diapers. I'm going to make diaper sickles. So I got my organic witch hazel. I'm going to put that in my pad, as well as my 100% fragrance dye, alcohol-free aloe gel. I'm going to line each diaper with each of those two and put them in the freezer to freeze. So the diapers will be frozen, inserted into this Ziploc bag so I can grab and go. Like I said, I will only be at the birthing facility for 6 hours after I give birth. So I'm just gonna pack like maybe 1 or 2 in my birth bag so I can have that to immediately soothe myself after I give birth. Another post-labor thing I got was a perineal pack. Basically it goes down there. It's to help with postpartum pain, perineal discomfort, hemorrhoids, pelvic pain, bumps, bruises, whatever. You put this in the freezer and just put it on there like an ice pack. That's supposed to help. Next on my post-labor is, yes, a faja. I am not playing about my snapback. So I got a faja. I got different colors and different sizes just in preparation. I got nude. I got another nude in a different size. I got black. Yeah, so I got all of that to prepare for my snapback, as well as a belly binding band. This is a band that wraps around your belly and it helps with compression, because basically I'm gonna be swollen after, and it helps to limit the fluid around your waist and to help everything snap back and attach properly. So I'm just treating this as if I'm getting a BBL or something, and I'm trying to shape my body afterwards. So that's what I'm doing. Next on the post-labor is these medical underwear. I think I'm gonna bleed for like 2 to 4 weeks. I have no idea, but I'm just getting all of the comfortable, disposable underwear that I can possibly have, so that I'm just not worried about pads and folding stuff up. I just want to take it off, throw it away. Like, I just want everything to be a lot easier afterwards. Next on my post-labor list is mother's milk. So this is supposed to help with lactation. It has fennel and fenugreek in it. Basically, it helps with milk supply. I do plan on breastfeeding. I'm kind of anxious about it. I hear a lot of stories, horror stories in specific, cracking of the nipples, bleeding, rashes, just all type of crazy stuff. So I do have all of the equipment in preparation for that. I have nipple ice packs, nipple butter, all of that. I will be linking that in my Amazon store, so be sure to check that out. Another thing that I did to prepare for labor, which I kind of skipped over, was my birth bag. I posted everything in my birth bag on my TikTok. So here's my TikTok. Go follow me, guys. I post kind of like quick videos on there and some story times, get ready with me's, but go check out my birth bag videos. I did my baby's birth bag and me and my husband's. So go check those out. I will also link them below. Last on my list is kind of not post-labor, it's kind of like all around just motherhood type thing, was this book. It's called The Vaccine Friendly Plan. This book is on Amazon. It has really helped me so much. It talks about protecting your baby before birth, the first hours of life, first 2 weeks of life, baby's first vaccine, first 9 months, a 1-year-old, your toddler and preschool years, going to school years, vaccines for kids that are starting to go to school. It talks about driving, it talks about immune systems, it talks about where do we go from here. It basically is a parental guide for first-time parents. If you have no idea what you're doing, I think everybody, their first time is pretty much winging it. So if you want more of a guide to help you along the way, I highly suggest this book. I've only read like the first 2 chapters, but I love it 100%, highly suggest it. So I will link that in my Amazon store as well. That's pretty much it for my labor and post-labor items that I got. Let's just jump into making these padsicles and making this okra water. Here we have our diapers. We have our witch hazel, and we have our aloe juice and our Ziploc bags. So this is everything you're gonna need to make your diaper sickles. So let's just get into it. First of all, how cute. Oh my gosh. This is actually huge, but let's just wing it. I'm just gonna flip it inside out like this, start applying my product. So I'm gonna just apply a generous amount of aloe. I have like quite a lot. I don't know if you can tell because the pad is literally white. I don't know if you can see that either, but basically I poured a generous amount of witch hazel also. Diaper sickle number 1. We're going to grab one of our Ziploc bags. And there we go. We're gonna put that bad boy in the freezer, let it sit. This is gonna make our coochies feel good, okay? Okay, so I made a few on camera so you guys can see how it's done. I'm gonna pop these in the freezer, and then once it's that time, we're gonna take them out and use them. Now that we finished with that, let's go along and start the okra water. Okay, so our water is boiling. I have my okra, and I'm about to pour it into the boiling water. While that's in there boiling, we're gonna cover it and let it cook until the okra is really cooked down and the water is like soggy, slippery looking, gooey type thing. I let the okra cook and boil down for about an hour now. As you can see, I have a bowl and a strainer. And so we're gonna go ahead and strain the water out. Shake it around. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Now what I'm gonna do is take this little strainer and I'm gonna double strain it just to get all the like stringy, gooey, nasty, thick stuff out of it. I'm just gonna use this to storage it, and we're gonna go ahead and double strain. Look at all that icky stuff that was in there. Okay, so look at all this thick stuff that was basically floating around in there. This is the end result, and I'm just going to maybe put some lemon juice in here and refrigerate it and I will give a review video coming up. I will probably talk about it in my birth stories, so stay tuned for that. That is all for today. So I'm so glad I got to catch up with you guys, talk about my birth plan, labor and post-labor plans. I'm so excited to take this journey with you guys, to keep you updated on my birth story, the nursery, how everything is going. I'm coming with more videos. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications for more, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.